Hello, Leo, and welcome to Witchy Tarot. Today, I will be doing your general reading for 2025. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please keep in mind not all messages will resonate since this is a general reading. I will be pulling 9 cards from the Halloween Tarot deck by Kipling West and 1 Oracle card from Oracle of the Witch by Flavia K. Peters and Barbara Michael Johnfrey. So let's get started. All right, Leo, so for your first card, you get, I'm going to put this down here, the 9 of Pumpkins. So, or also known as Pentacles for the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So the 9 of Pumpkins is a simple appreciation of the good life, feeling worthy, a calm, accepting, unattached view of what the material world has to offer. And it could also mean a quiet, solitary search for wisdom. Okay. The 9 of Pumpkins celebrates the achievement of financial independence and luxury. So think this is like a very opulent card, guys. Like this is a really, really good, like kind of like luxurious card. It symbolizes enjoying the fruits of one's labor, highlighting self-sufficiency and the comfort of material success. So it looks like financially for this year, you guys are doing really great. You're kind of just, you know, calm, cool, and collected, not too concerned about your financial stability. You're just enjoying the simple life, the good life, and yeah, it's a really good, strong start to the reading. And for your next card, put that right here, you get the 4 of Bats, or the 4 of Swords. So, as you can see from the picture, you see the pumpkin resting in his bed. So this is the need for a restful retreat, a calming escape, a welcome release from stress, a change for the better. The 4 of Bats calls for a pause, emphasizing the need for rest and recuperation. As you can see from the picture, it symbolizes a time for meditation and retreat, allowing for mental and physical renewal through solitude and contemplation, fostering a rejuvenated spirit. So this card is basically saying that you guys should just, you know, you've done so well, you're reaping the fruits of your labor from the previous year, and it's time for you to just take a rest and have a very relaxing year overall, and just to take it easy. And primarily what you guys should know is that bats or swords symbolizes the mental faculties. So this is more so a mindful rest. So a mindful rest away from stress, a mindful rest away from, I can't think of anything else. Yeah, just the stresses of life, guys. So yeah, take it easy this year. And for your next card, we get a lot of upright cards, which is really good. We get the Strength card, which is also another good card. So this Strength card is showing a lion tamer, and a lion tamer has to be stronger than the lion in order to tame it. So through the use of gentle persuasion over force, she's able to tame the lion. So this shows that you have inner strength, quiet determination. It shows that you're utilizing your best instincts. Strength also represents the fusion of courage and compassion. So you see how she's trying to help the lion. The lion looks scared, but she looks very determined and very sure of herself, like she knows what she's doing in order to help the lion. It signifies inner strength and subtle power, focusing on influence and persuasion. That's another good word, persuasion. This card embodies the balance of passion with focus, reflecting resilience and emotional control. So yeah, overall, this is a really good card. It shows that you have very good inner strength and that you're able to basically push through whatever life is throwing at you. So that's a really good card to get. Alrighty. For your next card, you get the 6 of Imps, or also known as the 6 of Wands. So this card symbolizes success. So just kind of keeping in line with everything we've been getting so far. That's really good. The pleasure of recognition gained through creative hard work. Okay. Stability and action. Optimism, triumph, advancement. And you can kind of see that with the imps riding on the back of the horse. They're riding into town triumphantly. They all have smiles on their faces. They're all looking great. Oh, and speaking of riding into the public, the Six of Wands signifies a moment of triumph and public acclaim, and it reflects victory and progress, marking a period where self-confidence leads to acknowledged success, celebrating achievements and leadership. So maybe you guys are going to be publicly acclaimed for something. Like maybe it could be something small, like I don't even know, employee of the month, or it could be something really big, like maybe getting a placard from, if you've done YouTube, you're getting one of those placards from YouTube, or just like some form of like recognition for all your hard work. I'm trying to think of other awards. You could be getting like a medal if you're into sports. You could be, your team could win, something along those lines of victory, essentially. Just think, when you think of Six of Imps, I want you to think of victory. Okay, so for your next card, your fifth card, I'm going to show it to you in the upright first so you can like see the imagery. But you got this card, you got King of Imps or King of Wands in the reverse. Just put it like that. Okay. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm like OCD. Okay. That's good enough. Okay, so King of Imps or Wands in the reversed cautions against impulsivity and unrealistic ambitions. It suggests a tendency towards ruthlessness and haste, warning that high expectations may lead to disappointment if not tempered with practicality. So I always have the saying, it's hope for the best but expect the worst. So that's kind of like, I guess, the opposite of what, you know, most people would say. Like, you know, just for me, it's just don't go into anything with any expectations, because I feel like as soon as you set an expectation, you're kind of setting yourself for disappointment, even though sometimes things could go your way and it is good to be optimistic. This card is just kind of cautioning you that just because everything's going really, really well doesn't mean that you have to like expect like have high lofty goals or like crazy expectations. Just, you know, take it easy, be restful, be mindful, and overall just be practical and pragmatic in your endeavors and in your wishful thinking. Okay, so for the Eight of Ghosts, sorry that this is like kind of bent in the middle, but for your sixth card, you get the Eight of Ghosts, also known as the Eight of Cups. So as you can see with the pumpkin walking away, you see like the back of, or not the pumpkin, looks like somebody just walking away. I don't even know. I just said that because there's like a pumpkin on the person's staff. But as you can see by the person walking, by seeing them from behind, it's a card that means that you're moving on. You're tossing aside what has been gained. You're letting go of status quo for something better. This could also mean disappointment in love if this is a love reading for you. So the Eight of Ghosts speaks to the difficult decision to leave the known for the unknown, prompted by disappointment or the need for a deeper meaning. It reflects a journey of self-discovery, choosing solitude and introspection over staying. And the solitude kind of speaks to the Four of Bats that you guys just got when it was talking about solitude as well. So you got double confirmation on solitude and introspection. Yeah, so if you feel like there's a little disappointed, that's okay, because you're moving on for the better. As you can see from the image, everybody's kind of looking on to the person moving on, but it's something that has to be done. You're walking towards a better path. Okay, so for your next card, you get the Star in reverse. So reversed, the Star suggests a loss of faith and feelings of despair. So this is probably speaking to the previous card, the Eight of Ghosts. It indicates discouragement, insecurity, and a disconnection from one's inner self. This card warns of a lack of self-trust and a need to reconnect with personal beliefs. So maybe like the disappointment you felt from moving on has caused you to like lose faith in maybe humanity or just faith in people in general. But just know that you guys still have a really strong reading and that things are looking up, like financially they're looking great for you, and you're going to get recognized. So career-wise, it looks like it's going really, really well as well. And overall, just try to not set too high expectations, like as I was mentioning before with the King of Imps. And also try to just be in solitude and rejuvenate and focus on yourself and your mental well-being. So for your second to last card, we get the Hierophant in reverse. So don't worry guys, this isn't more bad news. This is actually kind of like, depending on how you take it, it could be a good thing. So the Hierophant reversed indicates a shift towards personal beliefs and freedom. It suggests breaking from convention, embracing unorthodox paths. Because usually the Hierophant is like a very rigid kind of societal expectation or societal norm, but in the reverse, it basically means rebellion. This card warns of potential hypocrisy, blind faith, and misconceptions, highlighting the fragility of unconventional choices. So it's just saying to be careful in how you choose to be living your life. If you're going to be going the unconventional route, just don't go too crazy with it. But it basically is saying to just you just be unique, just be yourself, and if you need to break away from what's deemed to be societally normal, that's totally fine. Sometimes you have to. Okay, and to the last card, the 9th card, we get the Four of Pumpkins, also known as the Four of Pentacles. As you can see, it's planting season. So this card indicates stability and prosperity without complacency. For future harvests, like I said, it's planting time. Material success from hard work. The Four of Pumpkins highlights the importance of financial stability, which you guys already have with the first card being the Nine of Pumpkins, and security. It represents the need to save and manage resources wisely, suggesting a cautious approach to spending and a focus on conserving wealth. So it seems like you guys are doing really, really well financially speaking. You just have to conserve your wealth. Don't go out and overspend or overindulge in retail therapy, for example. Just kind of maintain the gains that you've accrued this year from perhaps the following year. And for your oracle card, we get Magical Clothing Empowerment, number 43. So I'm gonna put this perfect right there. So for Magical Clothing, this is the empowerment card. It basically says that it is time to step up and dress up. Sacred symbols woven into your clothing is your secret weapon as you lead the way to empowering others. So this kind of speaks to dressing to impress. Like when you dress up, you just like feel really good about yourself, and this basically speaks to that, like taking really good care of yourself, self-care, doing some TLC, kind of like feeling empowered with the way you present yourself to the world is going to really help you in all aspects of life. Even if it comes to, like, let's say heartbreak from like a breakup, like I feel like when I try to move on, it usually involves like putting on some makeup or like putting nice clothes on or doing my hair, and aromatherapy is my favorite. So if you guys are really into aromatherapy, I highly suggest it. It really helps in terms of dealing with, you know, some negativity in your life. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. So thank you for watching if you made it this far, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Stay spooky, y'all.